Hello, 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 dolls. It is I, ArtWorkOfDR, DJ Kitty Ruby, you know your girl. And I am recording a part for this little review I'm doing for the Superior Watercolor 42 set. It is a travel set. It's really light to carry around with you. I got it off of Amazon. You're going to see some footage of me working on swatches and other things like that. I do want to show you a piece that I did do while during the same time doing those swatches while I was house sitting. I worked on this piece. There's only a few things that I did not use that were not from there, or that I did use that were not from there. I used glitter pen and another shimmery pen over top, but this is all the watercolor. So I wanted to show you a piece that I did with them, and then I'm going to be doing another piece. And I'm also going to show you the swatching and all that stuff, the footage that I got when I was house sitting, because I wanted to be able to film, and so I did. But now it is time to show you how they work with a piece. This is not watercolor paper. This is just something I've had sketched out in my sketchbook for a while, and I decided I might as well just like do a color mock up of the colors that I want to use with this piece. I might as well test out this more a little bit, just to give you guys a 100% fully understandable review. Like, I know how good it is, how bad it is, all that jazz. And even though I did do the swatches and they seem to blend out smoothly when I did the weird piece in the back of my book, in that footage, it also seems like the pigments are really strong and it takes a while to wash out of the brush if you're just only using this. I had to like wipe here even though I tried to wash it all off on a piece of paper. So you really don't need to grab a lot from here. And so I just wanted to say that little bit for you guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you the swatching and all that stuff, and then you'll watch me. Hopefully you'll stay tuned and see how this piece comes together in the end. You dolls know I appreciate you guys watching my channel and watching my videos, and I always like to remind everybody that I'm not an expert. I am just a little artist at home, a mom, all that stuff. I like to do art. It's relaxing and it's fun, and yeah, I would like for it to become a business, but you know, sometimes it takes a while, and that's okay. I'm not going to stress out about it, and I hope you dolls don't stress out about it either, because it will happen for you if you want it to happen for you. You just have to keep trying. That is what I keep getting told by the more popular YouTube channels that I talk to, artists and things like that on Instagram and YouTube and all that. So that is what I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to keep chugging along, and I'm going to keep doing my things and learning as I go and posting and all that jazz. So I hope you all stay tuned and see what we have coming up. Yes, we do have multiple different things that I'm working on right now, and hopefully you will like them. And I'm going to go and work on the piece now. Thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. It's I, ArtWorkOfDR, DJ Ruby. And you know, your girl. The setting is a little different. I am house sitting slash pet sitting. Currently in my in-laws' bed doing art stuff because I have nothing better to do while I wait for the laundry. I have a new product that I wanted to try out since, you know, I'm not at home, so I'm traveling. This is a new travel kit, and it looks really cool, and it was really cheap off of Amazon. I will be putting information in the description box below for you guys. Yeah, it's 42 colors. It says Superior Watercolor. I can't read what the back says, but the back's basically trying to tell you how to fill the brush, which has a nice little spot on the side there, and it's actually a pretty handy little brush. It's nice and thick, not too flimsy. I already got some water put in there. But yeah, I'm going to swatch these and check them out for you guys. Has these little panels that just swing all the way out, which is really nice. I don't know how well it'll work for when you're actually doing something, or, you know. I've seen a few people kind of review these a little bit, and I just kind of like reviewing things for myself a little bit. I do like that it now has, I've never seen one like this before, but it's got the little mixing tray down here now, where it's got a small part and then a big part where you can do mixing, and then it's got this sponge here, and it actually velcros onto it. You just take it off, wash it off, and then stick it back on. I feel like they did that so that way you could actually have something to dab your brush off when you rinse it out. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like that's what it would be for. Or maybe when you're holding it, maybe it's softer for your thumb. I'm not exactly sure. It doesn't explain. Like I said, all it shows is how to do the water brush with words I can't read, but thank God there was pictures. It just came with this box. Again, more writing I couldn't understand, but it did say on the back here, it's made in China, and then it says a name, DAINAYW, travel watercolor with round water brushes, which only comes with one brush, so it shouldn't say brushes. But, I mean, it's nice. You don't really have to keep this. You just toss it and get rid of it. But, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and check these out for you dolls. If the camera is shaky, it's because I'm actually using my handheld camera. And I'm probably going to have to try to just put it on the bed and hope for the best, I guess, because, like I said, I'm not in my normal space. I will be trying to film as best as I can, but, you know. I did bring another travel set to compare. This is one I've had for a while, but I'm going to try to focus mostly on the new set, and then maybe make 2 videos, one where I'm fully just this set here, and then one where we compare the two together, because this one's got 42 colors, and this one has, I think this is only 24, but it has a lot of mixing room, so 1, 2, yeah, 24. This one only has 24. It has 2 sponges on the side, and it has a brush. The brush is over here with all my other water brushes that I brought with me from home, because I don't have my jars here. These are the only 2 watercolor things that I brought with me for the week. We will be house sitting for a week, and I probably will be going home just a little bit to edit some footage for other videos, but I thought this is the best chance, best option I got to really try the travel stuff out. I don't really go out and travel and sketch and stuff that often, but I figured, hey, it's summer, we're doing the house sitting thing, so let's do it. I might even go to the park. Who knows? I do have kids, so I could take them to the park and do some art. So yep, we're gonna swatch and have a good time. So hopefully we get decent footage. Oh, I know, but I don't trust you. I just you shouldn't have to hold the camera for me. Me. No. It's gonna fall. Alright, I'm just gonna swatch and then I'll show you the swatches after, because I don't think it's that. I do swatches and I record them as with others, but I just not gonna be able to do this time, so I tried. But I don't want to have her sit here and hold them for 42 colors, so we will be right back after these quick messages. And here's the aftermath of the swatches. 42 colors. A few of them are very similar, like these 2 here. These two are pretty slow, like pretty close. Not bad though, not bad. They came out of the thing very nicely. Some of them were a little weird, but I'll get into that later. So here are all the colors, all 42 of them. I will say they don't fully match the colors that are on here, every one of them, but I mean, it's not bad. I did not use the little pan thing yet, but I will eventually use this, so you will see more of me playing with these soon. To rinse the brushes out, this is what I did, because you pick up a lot of pigment with these paints, so I just used them to rub it all over the back of this page, which is the page that we did this swatchy and the 3 other colors that I recently got. If you follow me on Instagram, you'd see it. But yeah, those are the colors. I will have to draw something up and paint a real piece, but I mean, they're nice. They don't seem to, you know, rub off. They're easily re-wettable if you want to try to fade them out a little bit. They blend well together. They make really nice blends. So I will be probably doing a voiceover over this. That's why I'm just saying this, just so that I know what I'm supposed to say during this. So I'll have to rewatch what I said and refilm. That's all we got so far with these. And yeah, we're going to keep testing them out. Have a good one. Alright, dolls. So here is the little quick color piece that I did with these just for you guys. These watercolors are meant to be taken with you in your pocket or in a small bag. And I mean, they're not super bad. They're not awesome, but they're not super bad. I would use these if I was going on like a trip, like out walking around and wanted to have something that I could use to splash down some color in a sketch. I don't think I would be using these for a real final piece that I was trying to sell or make prints from or anything like that. But I mean, they're good for in the moment and while you're out and about, or you could have them as a travel set for your kids maybe. The brush is pretty decent. I just feel like when you only have the brush that's in, or the water that's inside the brush, you're gonna have an issue, because to get to the paint out of the brush, you really have to use a lot of that water. If you can't get it all off on the page that you're using, and say you only wanted it for a very small area, but you got too much on the brush, you're gonna have to use a lot of it to get the rest of the pigment off your brush. So I mean, I would suggest bringing like maybe a few of these water brushes with you. I mean, it only has room for one in the little carrier, but I mean, you could take some with you. That end, it doesn't stay closed. They all slide out. So I wrap mine with a rubber band just to hold them all in place, all the little slots. I love the arrangement of colors. There's plenty of yellows, oranges, reds, greens, blues, browns. There's only a few purples, and some of them have a different consistency. I've noticed that a few of the paints definitely didn't have the same consistency, especially when I was doing the swatches on the watercolor paper. I noticed that. So yeah, like I said, they're not like for like a finished piece that you were going to be selling to anybody or anything like that. But I mean, if you're just out and about doing like plein air sketching and all that stuff, you could take this with you to do like just a splash of color on your paper. That's not bad. And then use that as a reference to do a real piece with. That's what I would be using this kit for. So all in all, it's a decent kit if you want something to carry around with you that's not going to take up a lot of space. So that is my opinion on this set. You can get it very cheaply off of Amazon. I will be sticking a link down below so you guys can check on the details for yourself. And I hope you dolls enjoyed it. And yeah, don't forget to keep those creative juices flowing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.